Today, I'm going to share with you the 5 books that you need if you want to become a millionaire this year, and I'm going to tell you why you need to read them. As someone who has built a 9-figure home service business from the ground up, I can tell you that some of my best education didn't come from school, but from the lessons of others, specifically from the 5 books that I'm going to share with you today. The first book I'm going to recommend, and you'll often hear me quoting this one, is The E-Myth by Michael Gerber. This book is a game changer for entrepreneurs. Gerber explores the myths surrounding entrepreneurship and provides a blueprint for building a successful business. He introduces the concept of working on your business instead of just in the business. I mean, in 2008, I got handed this book and it changed my life forever. It really taught me that you cannot be the technician in the field. You've got to be the entrepreneur thinking about the next 5 to 10 years. You know, I didn't have a lot of money when I started. So what did you do? You work in the business to provide funds to be able to grow the business and hire people. And eventually you got to get out of the truck. You got to start working on leadership. You got to start working on reporting, how to understand financial statements, an org chart, a depth chart, having a business plan. All these things are considered working on the business. And the E-Myth explains that so greatly into detail on how you could not just be a great worker, you've got to be a great leader. Next on our list is 100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. Hormozi has written about countless strategies for scaling a business to 7 figures and beyond. In this book, he shares his experiences and the exact methods he used to build his multi-million-dollar empire. You'll learn the secrets behind creating irresistible offers that will catapult your income to a whole new height. What he did in Gym Secrets and when he built gyms is he decided he was going to sell something reoccurring for a lot more profit, but he had a lot of guarantees in there. And that's what I love about it is he says most people go into a market, they take what everybody else is doing, price themselves the same, even though that company might be going bankrupt. And then you offer something for a little less and offer a little bit more, and then basically you run a business for very little to no profit. You pay yourself a couple $100,000, but the company still does not make a profit, and that's just not how businesses are supposed to run. The next book is 4 Disciplines of Execution, and it's simple, repeatable, and a proven formula for executing your most important strategic priorities in the midst of the day-to-day whirlwind of being an entrepreneur or a business owner. Most of us don't have any trouble identifying our goals. But once we have identified our goals, the biggest challenge becomes getting them executed with a level of excellence. Most strategies fail because they are poor strategies and because they are never executed properly. I get more phone calls and more emails and more Facebook messages on a daily basis of where to get started. What do I do next? What's the most important thing? Do I work on brand? Do I work on marketing? Do I work on sales training? The reason I highly recommend this book is most people, they've got a lot of ideas. They got a lot of dreams, a lot of goals. Lots of SOPs, they figure things out, but they don't really know how to get them to the finish line, how to execute. They think they got to play the entire game. They think they got to be the pitcher, the catcher, first base, second base, center, outfield. They got to play every position. But when you have a team and you learn how to actually execute and get to the finish line, it'll actually share with you how to bring your team in and get these ideas you have actually down on paper and executed and fulfilled into your business. Dan Sullivan, the world's leading coach for highly successful entrepreneurs, wants you to know that achieving 10x growth is exponentially easier than striving for 2x growth. Being a 10x entrepreneur is nothing like most people think it is. Dan Sullivan's thinking is essential for your success as an entrepreneur. What it really helps you do is focus on your superpower. Some people think they could be everything for everybody. But the fact is, if you do something really, really, really great, continue to even excel even better at it. You don't need to be well-rounded. Find the other people, the CFO, the COO, the president of your company. You could find the trainers, the recruiters, but focus on your superpower, and that'll allow you to get 10x because most people try to be well-rounded to get to 2x. I'm headed to multi-billions in my company, and it's not a matter of if, it's when. It's going to happen here within the next few years. And this book really helps identify these things of what need to take place and what you need to identify in yourself to help you get there. Last but certainly not least, we have The Coaching Effect by Bill Ekstrom. Success isn't just about individual effort, it's also about creating a high-performing team. Ekstrom delves into the power of coaching to elevate your team's performance. What I love about this book is he explains what people really want in their leadership. They want to be coached. They want to know more about the business. They want to be involved. A lot of people just say millennials don't work that hard, but they just want to be more involved. They want to have a ladder to move up in the company. And the coaching effect is literally to create an environment of it's always coaching. We're always bettering our best. We're always getting 1% better. And a lot of people, they never coach. Like, you train for 2 months, you train for 2 weeks, and then you're out in the field forever. But look at sports teams. They practice 20 times more than they play. But for some reason in home service in particular, we say you're gonna practice for the first 2 weeks and you're out in the game forever. So at A1 Garage Service, we kind of built this model where we're training almost as much as we're in the garage doors. Like we train, then 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 we train again. And we're constantly training and coaching and learning more to get better at our jobs, to get less recalls, to get 5-star reviews, to make sure that we're getting a high conversion rate. If you have an environment that's always coaching, always helping, always leading, you're bound to be successful in business. So these are the 5 books that can help you achieve your goals as an entrepreneur in 2024. We'll be back with more game-changing book recommendations, including books that will help you change your money mindset, master marketing and sales, and many, many more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.